Hi, I am Betsy Duncan. I am the lead massage educator here at Summit Salon Academy. We have Daniela here. Now she has some limited range of motion. She woke up with some pain in her neck. And when she she has limited range of motion when she goes to the left. So I would say, I'm going to have you turn your head to the left again. All right, and then turn to the right. Okay, so I would say, instead of being able to do like the kind of almost like the full 90 where you can get like the chin over the shoulder, she's probably like at a 45. And then maybe like a 60 degrees to where she can then get her right. But she's in a lot of pain, more so on the left. She's got a lot of tension that I can feel on the sides of her neck. So I'm gonna do a couple different techniques. We're gonna start off where I put some CBD cream on her. This is a little sample that I have to help relieve the pain. And by relieving that pain, that can help her to relax some. But I'm gonna start off with a little bit of just light to firm stiff fingers where I'm just kind of doing like some linear friction and some stripping techniques, and then do a little bit of petrissage. Okay, then what I'm going to specifically do is do a little bit of pin and stretch techniques. So I am going to come and I'm going to feel for probably the muscles that are being engaged here. So on the side, we have her upper trapezius muscle, we have her scalenes, there's the levator scapula, you've got your sternocleidomastoid muscle that's attaching back here and coming down to the clavicle. So there's a lot of muscles that are going on right here and that are this was probably muscle tension that had been building up, and then when she slept wrong last night, that was the catalyst that then, the muscles are then tightening up to try to protect her. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and I'm going to curve my fingers in here so that I'm not going too far below her clavicle here. And then I'm going to just use a little bit of firm pressure, okay? And then within your comfort level, is that on a scale of 1 to 10, what is this pressure for you?
8.
8. Okay, so I want to come off of that a little bit. How about that? Okay, so I kind of want to be around 5. Am I around 5 pressure-wise with this? Okay, so now what I want you to do is turn your head to the left and turn your head to the right. Okay? Okay? All right, and then come back to center. Let's do a nice deep breath, and then come back and relax when you're ready. Okay, now when she did that deep breath, I could feel her levator scapula lift up, but it was super tight. So that's giving me a clue of, hey, that levator scapula is probably one of the muscles that are really tight right now. Okay, all right, I'm gonna then release that pressure. We're going to do a little bit of this, and we're going to do this one more time, actually 2 more times. So I'm going to hold this right here, and I'm going to have you just gently turn your head to the left and turn your head to the right. Good. Okay, come back to center, and we're going to do a nice deep breath again. When you're ready. Okay, all right. How'd that time feel? A little better?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's do one more time. So when you're ready, look left and then look right. Good. Okay, come back. And then deep breath. And release when you're ready. Good. So, now what I'm gonna have you do is we're just gonna tilt this way, okay? Because she's sitting, I'm placing my right hand here just to help support her. I'm gonna come behind her ear where that mastoid process is, and then I'm gonna try to lengthen some of these muscles. I'm not using a lot of pressure with my thumb, but I'm just trying to lengthen these muscles, okay? How's the pressure?
Good.
Okay. When we're dealing with pain, with massage, no pain, no gain should not apply to massage, okay? I always want to be working within a comfort level. I never want my client to be holding their breath because of the pain, okay? If they are having to grin and bear it, that's too much pressure, and we're gonna either bruise them or the body is gonna tighten up to help and protect them, which is what we don't want. Okay, so next technique, what I wanna do is I'm gonna move you over to the table. Cut. So we moved her to lay down, okay? So I'm gonna have you just keep your weight and just let the weight of your head fall into the table, okay? So what I'm initially doing is I'm using curved fingertips to bring on either side of the transverse processes of her cervical vertebrae. I'm just gently going up on either side here. And so I'm just going to do a couple strokes where I'm just bringing this up. And so what I'm trying to do is with this technique is I'm trying to do some lengthening of these muscles that have tightened up and are causing her a lot of pain. Okay, so this is where I'm going like this. Okay, are we still working within your comfort level?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so the next technique that I like to do is I'm going to do a little bit more of kind of that pin and stretch technique. Last time we did where I was holding it here and having her turn her head. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to pin the muscle on the lateral side of her neck, and then my other hand is then going to then move her neck, okay, within her comfort level. So I'm going to press and move, press and move her neck, okay? And I'm using like my forearm. This hand is cupping underneath her occiput, and then I'm using my forearm to then tilt her head. Okay, and you let me know if we get above a 5 on a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, okay, while we're doing this. Now I'm trying to watch her body language as well, along with feeling, you know, for any of her nonverbal communication that it might be too painful. So. Yeah, not getting tender in there. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this for a second. I'm gonna adjust my body weight, my body mechanics so I can hold this. And I want you to try to take 3 deep breaths for me. And release when you're ready.